Do guys friends on girls?
Yeah, 100%. I can't just be like, oh, this is my best friend, but we also hook up all the time. My question is, would you be insecure with one person more or 5 people?
It depends on the intensity. I don't want you to have close girlfriends.
At all.
My best friend, na.
Is that natural?
It has to be natural.
So he'll come and tell you, he'll lie to you. You're my best friend.
So would you be okay with your girlfriend having a guy best friend?
I did very well if they find her attractive. Has society conditioned us into believing that a girl or guy cannot be friends? Yes, it has. घर घर खेला तुमने साथ में तो वो घर घर का उनको रियलिटी बना
हाँ कि अब घर खेला है तो घर बसाना भी हो
बनाओ अब ये बच्चे करो साथ में.
Hi, I'm Somya. Today we are here to find an answer to the age-old question, can a guy and a girl really just be friends? Let's try and find out. You want to go ahead?
Sure. Men only befriend girls they find attractive. That's, I think, partially true. I think people get drawn towards physically attractive people in the first place for an initial conversation. I think it's very rare that we like, oh, that person is physical appearance is not super attractive, and I'll be like, oh, I want to talk to you.
Like, as a girl, maybe I can comment that we don't do that. Like, we might like somebody's personality or...
Yeah. I don't think women do that. I think men do that for sure.
Okay, so most friends that guys have, they are kind of attracted to it?
Yeah, to a degree, I'm sure.
Okay.
A lot of guys will hate on me, but I think that is true.
Would you be friends with somebody you don't find attractive?
Yeah, 100%. But will I approach that person out of nowhere to become friends? Maybe not. The trigger might not be there naturally. Unless I find something about them that is magnetic, So nothing, yeah. But yeah, of course, if they're attractive, that doesn't mean they can't be my friend.
Yeah, but you wouldn't like, go out of your way to approach them.
I don't think that happens. I don't think naturally people do that. Or men do that.
Do guys friends on girls? Like girls friends on guys?
Yeah, 100%.
Knowing that the other might have feelings for them or might find them attractive.
I'll probably tell them that this is nothing more than a friendship. I don't think gender has a role to play in friend zoning.
Okay.
I think it's very situational. I think if I am not attracted to you in a way, I don't want to ruin my friendship with you if I'm not seeing anything long term at all. I can't just be like, oh, this is my best friend, but we also hook up all the time. But I don't think it's a wise idea to do that. Also, I think it's very common for guys to friend zone
Friends on girls. But they always complain that, oh, only girls friends on guys.
I think I hear men complain about that more, but I think it happens almost the equal amount.
Yeah, I also feel I've seen a lot of guys friends on girls, but I do feel then that, hampers the friendship in a way because you always know that there might be this lingering feeling that, okay, this person wants more, but you just let it sit there.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to talk about it. I think you just have a conversation. If your feelings are that strong, distance yourself from that person for a bit, even if they're really good friends. Come back around to be friends. Because if they're really your friends, that friendship will wait. Even if it starts as a friendship, one person will inevitably develop romantic feelings for the other.
I think I can speak from my experience. I've always seen it happen. Either it starts in a way that, in the initial phase of the friendship, the other person has feelings for you, you discuss it and you move past it. Or maybe you've been friends for quite some time and later on, one of them is like, oh, maybe I find you attractive. And then I feel it strains the friendship a bit.
I think it happens a lot. Is it inevitable? I don't know if it's inevitable.
Okay. If a boyfriend has lots of girl friends, it is a red flag for his partner.
That statement needs to be nuanced. I think it can be, but not always. It can be because if you have a lot of female friends, sure. If your boyfriend has that many female friends and you are not okay with it, don't be girlfriend with that person. You gotta be very mindful of what you need. If that's not something you want, get rid of it. But if your boyfriend does have a lot of female friends and you're okay with it, then truly be okay with it. But the boyfriend's responsibility is to make sure that he's completely honest and open about his relationship with his friends.
I think it's because, then again, because of the conditioning that you feel is like a guy and a girl are friends. If there's a possibility of something happening or one person having feelings, and that would use up the jealousy factor in a relationship.
Of course. So I think it is a red flag if the boyfriend is hiding his friendships.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having girls as friends or having guys as friends, but yes, you have to be transparent. And then again, it also depends how much you prioritize your friendship over your relationship.
Of course.
Like you can have friends, but then again, if they are like, if you keep them at like a higher priority than your relationship, maybe there's something to look into it.
There's definitely need to be a conversation. That
If your girlfriend says, I want you to stop hanging out with a few girlfriends of yours, would you stop hanging out?
I would definitely hear the rationale behind it. And if I think she's logical about it, and say she says that, hey, so and so, except XYZ people act in a certain way, they're very touchy feely with you, and I'm not comfortable with it, sure, I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to inform this friend that this is what's happening and you got to stop doing it. If she doesn't stop doing it, then I'm going to stop hanging out with her. Also, if your girlfriend is the one for you and you're going to be forever with them, it's always worth having a conversation with your friends that, listen, she's not comfortable with you. You need to stop doing so and so things.
Yeah. I feel like a partner, like a man can have girlfriends,
Yeah.
but girl best friends,
Yeah.
maybe not, because then again, I should be your best friend.
Oh, so you're saying,
Yeah, you can have friends. You can have
Okay.
girls as friends, but not as close friends, maybe, and not a lot. If you have a lot of girlfriends, then yeah, maybe.
isn't it better to have focused, distributed amongst five
Five
friends
girls that you find
instead of one?
attractive,
Would you
then
be?
one girl you find
Yeah, my question
attractive.
is, would you be insecure with one person more or five people
It depends on the intensity. I don't want you to have close girlfriends.
at all?
Yeah, I don't.
Zero.
My best friend, not.
So if you're a girlfriend, you want to be the best friend also. My problem with that is that natural, or is that a reinforcement of the fact that I'm your girlfriend, so I'm your best friend?
It has to be natural.
It's yeah, but you're contradicting yourself.
No,
if
it
that's
has
natural.
to be natural, na.
So, but you didn't meet him when he was 5, no?
It's okay. I'm not saying that she can't be a close friend. She's your childhood friend, but I
exactly.
have to be your closest friend.
So he'll come and tell you, he'll lie to you. You're my best friend.
Okay, so would you be okay with your girlfriend having a guy best friend and they are looking like a couple because they're that close?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there has been a time where my girlfriend and her best friend were together, and people considered them a couple at an event, and I was standing right there, and I laughed at it.
Yeah, and
I have nothing to say because they've known each other for 25 years. I have no right to question a 25-year-old relationship. I think if anything and anybody who can really challenge that is themselves. And if they have something to confess to me, they need to do it by themselves. I can't be the one taking that stress and emotional baggage when it is not my baggage.
so you're fine with your girl having a lot of boyfriends, and even
Yeah.
if they find her attractive, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did very well if they find her attractive. So, yeah. Men remain friends in the hope that he will someday give him a chance.
Yes. Most men remain friends in the hope that someday either that person will break up
Yeah.
and you'll be there. You'll be the shoulder to cry on. You're just there as a shoulder. Okay? ब्रेकअप होगा तो कहाँ ही जाएंगे प्रॉक्सिमिटी वाली बात होगी that
हाँ बट वो
happens.
बहुत बेवकूफ़ है अगर 5 बार ब्रेकअप हो चुका है और 5 बार कंधा दे चुका है और 5 बार वो फेल हुआ है तो देन तो ही इज आई मीन आई टू अ सर्टेन एक्सटेंट देयर इज not a large disagreement here, but I feel like I can't imagine waiting for somebody like that, you know. That is my point of view. I don't know if I'll be the one be like, yeah, I can't wait for her to break up. You know, then तो मैं उसका दोस्त भी नहीं हूँ. If I'm waiting that ill, I wish that much ill upon somebody. तो मैं दोस्त भी नहीं हूँ starting में.
So has any of your girlfriend ever like told you that, oh, don't be friends with this girl because you two
Yeah.
might have?
Yeah.
Have you listened?
Yes. Has society conditioned us into believing that a girl or guy cannot be friends? Yes, it has. It definitely has. I think we've been conditioned to be like, oh, no, these guys can't be just friends, and there has to be something. A lot of times, parents, because you've been friends since kindergarten, and they घर घर खेला तुमने साथ में, तो वो घर घर का उनको रियलिटी बनाना
हाँ
ही
कि अब
बनाना
घर
है.
खेला है तो घर बसाना
बस
भी
आप बनाओ अब.
हाँ.
अब ये बच्चे करो साथ में.
So is it just society or is it like us as well?
Yeah, we are society. But,
Yeah.
and I think I think society has tried very hard for us to believe that the opposite sex cannot be friends.
Okay. If someone confesses feelings, they can be friends, or is it the end of the friendship forever?
Yeah, if I don't have anything towards them, I think it can be talked about. I don't think it's end of the friendship. I think it can be discussed. It's on them to now tell me that are they okay with that answer. Because if I said no and they feel bad, they feel rejected, they probably want to project something on that. So I need to give that person that space to feel bad. So my go-to would be to say I don't want this and distance yourself a little bit. It won't be the end of friendship because if it, like I said earlier, if it's real friendship, it'll come back.
It depends, obviously, if the person can get past it or not. But I feel a lot of people might not be able to get past it. And if they even say that, okay, fine, we can be just friends, it's not always the case. And it's strained the friendship to an extent. So it's better to take a step back.
Yeah.
I feel it won't be the same. Even if you say it would be the same, the friendship won't be.
Yeah, this is so subjective.
Platonic friendships between men and women help each person grow as individuals, independent of romantic or gender-based expectations.
Yeah, 100% true.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
I feel to have platonic friendships, like they also shape you a lot as a person. They help you grow as a person. And I feel that you've experienced that a lot.
Yeah, if
like,
you can manage it, it is superb because you get so much insight for the person you eventually meet to be a partner, what to do, what not to do. I think it is not only possible, it's difficult. I get it because, like you said, like we said in the beginning, if they're attractive, there's always going to be that thought in your head. I'm not saying that thought is not going to be there. Because you like the way they look the first time you saw them, doesn't mean that you need to do something with them.
yeah. So in a way, we can say that maybe gender differences will always be there.
Yeah.
Maybe the attraction is there. It's
Yeah.
always at play. But then again, you can override it.
I think it is you found them good looking. That's okay. That doesn't mean you need to do anything with them. You don't need to go alone with them.
But you can go alone
You
with
can,
them. You
but
can.
your intention cannot be that हम दोनों ही होंगे साथ में, and then when we're going watching a movie, there's a fleeting moment. I'll like put my finger across and try to hold the hand because she might need it. No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Right. Friendship is something pure. Let's let it be
Let
that.
it be that way.
Yeah.